who just got shot not even a minute ago. He literally whined for like a second. And look, 2 whole shots. And you're just fine? Are you a big boy? You think you grown? You think you grown?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to give you guys Cruz's 6-month update. Cruz turned 6 months on November 30th. Obviously, this is really late because the first week of December we're actually in Jamaica. Vlogs coming soon. Finally had the time to sit down and to tell you guys all his updates, and he actually just had his 6-month appointment this morning, so I want to make sure that he had his appointment so I can give you guys all the updates and what the doctor is saying. So Cruz is 22 pounds and 28 inches. He's still in the 98th percentile. She was saying that his weight is like the weight of a 14th month old, and he's 6 months. And his height is about like a 9-month-old. She was saying since he loves to eat now that he might end up being a picky eater when he's older, when he's about 1 to 2, just because he's gaining like this much weight right now. But she said he's still growing great, no problems with his weight at all, so to keep doing what I'm doing. They gave him the same shots as he did at 4 months. This appointment was like the last set of shots of like the same stuff. And he did so well. Like every time he gets shots, like he cries less. So it's like really weird because I'm so used to Mackenzie. Like when she got her shots, she would just scream, cry for like a long time. But him, oh my gosh, like he literally was just like, ah, and that was it. Like no tears, nothing. It was just like happy, as you guys seen earlier in this video. Some things that the doctor was saying, his poop has been a little bit hard, so she said I can start giving him a little bit of juice, like white grape juice or pear juice, and to don't dilute it, so that can help him with his bowels. And to like give him maybe some prunes and just more fruits and veggies. Sometimes, like I said in my last video, I forget to like give him baby food, so I need to start introducing like more baby food to him. I have been making my own baby food, but since we did go to Jamaica last week, I didn't want to bring all the homemade ones. I felt like that would be just a little bit of a hassle, so I did buy some baby food, and I bought the Happy baby food like in the pouches, so it was easier to travel with. I just got different flavors. Some of them he liked, some of them, just like one of them that he like threw up, like he did not like the taste at all. You can tell like the difference, like he just wasn't that into it, the taste of the baby food compared to like when I make it. Like when I make it, he gets excited, he eats it all, like he wants more. But with the pouches, he was just like making faces. He just wasn't interested in it, which gives me a sign that he just doesn't like store-bought baby food. I need to continue making my own baby food, which is a good thing because I know what's in it. You know, it pushes me to like make more healthier food for him compared to just buying it. Of course, buying it is a lot easier, but making it is a lot more cheaper. We discussed about sleep training at the doctor appointment because he still doesn't sleep throughout the night. He wakes up about once or twice, but when he does wake up, it's more just like for comfort. Like he'll probably nurse for like 2 minutes and then go back to sleep, which clearly he's using me as a pacifier, which is not always a good thing. Well, it's not really a good thing. I need to start training him on how to, so he can start soothing himself. Nap times are still a hassle because he always wants to be held or be rocked to sleep. So I'm gonna try to do this sleep training thing, the crying out method. I know a lot of people are like against it. That's what I did with Mackenzie, and she's okay. The difference with Mackenzie was that she slept throughout the night at like 2 months, like by herself. With her transitioning to her crib, you know, then we did like the crying out and stuff like that. And you know, it gets better, and I know it's worth it. See, he can sleep like this for nap time, but I can't hold him the whole time, you know. And I guess I'm kind of like spoiling him because like this is like kind of the only way he'll fall asleep if I'm holding him. But for the sake of the video, I'm holding him right now so he can, you know, stay quiet. I'm going to start sleep training. The playpen is in my room, so he sees us, so he's just gonna keep crying. So she was just like, you know, try to put the playpen away from you guys. But tonight I think we're gonna start putting him in his crib, and we're just gonna be nearby. So we're gonna see how this next week is gonna go. It's gonna go be crazy, but I know it's gonna be worth it because I just want to be able to, like, you know, lay him down when it's nap time. I want to have like a schedule, a routine with him, so I can lay him down and he'll just go to sleep on his own. But he needs to start self-soothing himself and stop, you know, relying so much on me, so we can both have like eventually a restful sleep at nighttime. I will keep you guys updated on how the sleep training thing is gonna go, because as you guys see, he always wants his mama, which is okay because I love it. I love all the snuggles. Other monthly updates. He started to cry when we leave the room, and he started this at 5 months, but I forgot to mention in the other video. So he knows, like, when we leave the room, he's just like, where are you going? He always has to keep an eye on us, making sure we're there. New thing he's been doing is this tongue thing. He'd be like all the time, and he's always spitting all the time, like blowing raspberries, I think that's what you call it. But he's just like all day long, and he just be soaked, and he just thinks it's so funny. He's starting to grab food like 10 times more than last month. Like, he always wants our food, so we have been not fully like baby-led weaning, because baby-led weaning is more like people wait to like 6 months and don't introduce purees at all. And obviously I've been giving purees, but people like give like real solid food, and I tried to do that. Like, one time I gave him like a big, you know, like a piece of broccoli, and it just made me paranoid. Like, gave me anxiety. I don't know how people do it, like just letting the baby suck on it. I just get scared of like choking and stuff like that. And he got mad when I took the broccoli away, when I started to get scared, but he was actually liking it. But I was just like, no, I don't want to do it now. But when we have our own food, well, whatever we're eating, I like, you know, smush it up with my fingers and give him some. So new foods he had is like, you know, French fries, pancakes, eggs, any little thing that we're eating that I think it's like okay, like not too harsh on his belly, I gave him a piece of, and he's been loving it. He loves trying new food. It's a little bit difficult if we're like giving him baby food and he sees like what's on our plate, and he's just like, this is not the same thing. So he does get a little bit upset. So that's why we've just been giving him a little bit of our food. I also introduced a sippy cup. This is the one I decided to buy, and he just really just chews on it. I just put a little bit of water, and he'll suck on it a little bit, but mostly chew it and throw it on the floor. But it's a start. He also hates baby cereal now. Anytime I try to give it to him, he gags, and he just does not like it. So the only time that he gets it is if I put a little bit in his baby food, and that's the only way he'll take it. But for the most part, he hates baby cereal. He gives high fives, and he's been giving high fives since last month, but I forgot to mention it again. He's been like more consistent with it. It's so cute. So I'm like, high five, and he'll like grab my hand, or you know, if Darius' friends are around, they like try to give him a pound, and he'll like, you know, do the same thing, or like try to touch it. He can sit up for about 1 minute. I feel like just with his belly and like his balance, like he's just so like fat that I feel like he just like rolls over. He does, so he sits up pretty good, but it doesn't like last too long. And it also just depends on like the surface that he's on. I feel like I'm scared to like, you know, put him on our hardwood floors because I don't want him to hurt himself. But like on our bed or like the carpet, then he does better. Like he like sits up a little bit straighter. He discovered his feet finally. He loves these things. He hasn't put it in his mouth. I know like some babies do, but he does play with it. He's always pulling on it. He's always like pulling on his hair and always pulling my hair, but that's nothing new too. A new thing he's been doing, I don't know, I think it's just, he just think it's like funny because he be laughing when he does it, but he like bounces on my boobs. So if he's sitting like this, he'll just like knock his head into it, and he just like like, I guess because it feels nice. But I think it's so funny because he be like cracking up like ha, and just like keep bouncing on it. That's his thing. So like I said, we went to Jamaica, and that was his first airplane ride, and he did so well. Like you couldn't even tell he was on a flight. He slept the entire way. during takeoff and landing, I nursed. Well, mostly just taking off, I was nursing him. Landing, he was just still knocked out. So I'm gonna have a video coming up on how his first airplane ride was. Got some cute behind the scene videos, so you guys can watch that. Definitely hit the subscribe button and hit the bell next to it so you can get notified whenever we drop those videos of our Jamaica vlog. He said his first word, and it's dada. But he doesn't say it all the time. It's like really weird. Like he only says it like randomly, and I've been trying to record him say it, but he like just stopped saying it. Probably said it about like 5 times. Like when he's like playing in his little jumper, he'd be like da 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 da. But he has not been consistent with it. Most times he's just screaming or just like, you know, babbling and stuff like that. I'm waiting for mama. I look at him and be like mama, but hasn't come yet, but he has said dada. So he's just been very, very active lately, like rolling all around, always just moving. I don't know if he's gonna crawl yet, but he'll like be trying to reach for toys, and I need to put him more on his stomach, like with toys around him. And that's one of my goals for this month, because I feel like he's always in that jumper, or like we're holding him all the time and stuff, and I don't put him like too much on the floor. And I think it's more because like of my hardwood floors, like I just need to get like a padding, like an activity. We have an activity mat, but like he just rolls over it, like it's just so small. So I want to have like an area for him, and that I'm going to eventually make, you know, with like the, you know, the ABC mats, and like with a gate, so he can just stay in there and have all his toys and roll all around. I don't have to worry about like dirt or dust, and like I don't know, I'm just kind of like a germaphobe. I don't like him just being on the floor like that. He's always rolling all around, which made this month's photo shoot very, very difficult. I did not have any behind the scenes videos just because a lot was going on. I just took the pictures yesterday, and since we just got back, we've been trying to clean and all that stuff, so there's no behind the scenes, but I still got some great pictures. It was difficult. I can't believe it was so hard just already at 6 months. So I just can't imagine 7 month, 8 month, 9 month. Like he's just gonna, I don't know how the pictures are gonna turn out. I have one little clip of him just rolling around in his milestone blanket, and that just to get that one photo of him staying still was difficult. A quick postpartum update. I wasn't going to give a postpartum update anymore, but just a quick postpartum update. Aunt Flo came back in Jamaica. I was very upset, and I kind of knew it was gonna come back because I wasn't nursing as often. You know, we was on vacation. He was like, you know, busy in the water. Like he just, you know, compared to just being at home and like just sitting, you know, still and just playing and stuff like that, like he like likes to nurse, I guess, just for fun and for hunger, for snacks and stuff like that. But in Jamaica, like, you know, we were more active, so he wasn't like too much interested in nursing like that. Yep, so 6 months. I'm hoping that it doesn't come back next month, but I think this is it. I think now it's fully returned, which I don't understand how moms can fully breastfeed, introduce solids, and still not have it for over a year. I'm kind of jealous for those kind of moms that don't have it for a year, but whatever. It's part of life, it's part of womanhood, and you just gotta accept it. Just want to give you guys that quick postpartum update if you guys are 6 months postpartum and wondering like when is it gonna come. So usually it will come back if you're nursing less and when you start introducing solids, because it's not around the clock compared to like newborn stages. But anyways, that pretty much sums up Cruz's 6 month update and my postpartum update. Please enjoy the 6 month photo shoot pictures that I took and worked so hard on because this boy is active. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and make sure you subscribe and enjoy.
What are you doing? What are you doing?